The winds are changing, begins the raging. Sins are strange and within the range. We're being electrocuted, dreaming and echoes disputed. Who can sleep at a time like this? 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 We're being chased by devils, erased by levels. Revels in the chaos, embraced by rebels. Lives are being darkened, knives are being sharpened. Who can sleep at a time like this? The sun is exploding, gun is unloading. Girl with a sense of fun and foreboding. Tie my wrist and find my kiss. Who can sleep at a time like this? 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 When the weights are lifting, the plates are shifting. Places are traded, the fates are drifting. When Audrey is Hepburn, an obvious left turn. Who can sleep at a time like this? Citizen in number, minimum and younger. A word in private, a synonym for hunger. Tie my wrist and find my kiss. Who can sleep at a time like this? 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 Mechanical, the fashions are flammable, cameras are flashing, passions are animal, deeply sacred, uniquely vacant, sleepy hatred, completely naked, fade to black and highlight red, the accepted voidage of a finite bed, tie my wrist and find my kiss. Who can sleep at a time like this? Gardenias, hard genius, star of Venus, freely, dawn fades camellias, millions, chameleons, the agony of Guili Andre wouldn't, just couldn't, no other woman, anxiously gone gray finale, sillier than Sally, lily of the valley, the agony of Guili Andre. Turning heads and burning beds, and she danced and danced and danced and danced. Fortune, fame, and scorching flames, and she danced and danced and danced and danced. Turning heads and burning beds, and she danced and danced and danced and danced. Fortune, fame, and scorching flames, and she danced, 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 danced. Clench your teeth, drench the beach, revenge and peace. Secrets of the French police, Magnum. Explored in a wagon, before the agony, the roar of the dragon. Cargo, threat embargoed, Greta Garbo. Reeling, gone astray, red glow. Bled slow, the girl said no. The agony of Guili Andre. Burning heads and burning beds, and she danced and danced and danced and danced. Fortune, fame, and scorching flames, and she danced and danced and danced and danced. Turning heads and burning beds, and she danced and danced and danced and danced. Fortune, fame, and scorching flames, and she danced and 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 danced. Shirley Standard, purely grandeur, early cancer, born Gurley Anderson, kiss reflection, living legend, misdirection, died on the 52nd smothered, album cover, Falcon's brother, freely dawn fades black and white. Crack and fight, didn't happen right. The agony of Willie Andre.
Est-ce que je peux le dire? Est-ce que je peux le dire? J'ai le vertige à l'envers, contemple le vide, tout silence en réponse, et mes soupirs qui se meurent sur ta peau.
I have two hearts and one of them is hard as hell. Its scarred shell cracks when it starts to swell. The heart is hell. The other one's colors run, discover some when lovers come. It's vertigo in reverse, devoted and cursed. It hurts, exploded and worse. Inserted slow, the star that fell. I have two hearts and one of them is hard as hell.
J'ai le vertige à l'envers, je contemple le vide, une fascination naissante, tout silence en repos.
Contemplating nothingness, concentrated drunkenness, substances, complicating combination, lovelessness, silent replies, violent surprise, science and lies, unsatisfied covetous, divine madness died ever. Why does it got to be so damn tough? No chance, hush, cards played, cards withheld. I have two hearts and one of them is hard as hell. Discard, dispel, doubts like demons, droughts might deepen. I shout my reasons, without my freedom, prisoner of my own mind, body betrayed, sinister and I'm going blind, down in the gold mine, I drown in the cold shine, glittering hope, seeking the slippery slope, victory note, I'm under a harmless spell, sometimes the mind is paradise and the heart is hell. Your heart belongs to me and I'm aimless. I'm famous for a runaway train and contagious, crazy or courageous. Escape plans fell through, magician changed hands, didn't have the heart to tell you. It's hard to swallow, impossible to follow. Obstacle course to the problem's probable source. It's audible in pounds with optimal force, it's awful. I get off in possession of stolen property, unlawful, properly confiscated, destructive, concentrated. Domination though the instructions are complicated. Followed my heart and misled by my hard direction. died twice today. The cutting edge, and soon the moon is sliced away. Suffice to say, there is a heavy price to pay. Once again at war, an August her deed, honest her need, and modest her lead. I promised her speed, her passions are restless, endless the miles, my actions are reckless. Destroyed dreams, void aching in the breast. They're taking another test, they're making another mess, breaking and distressed. In other words, the usual kisses that sting and wishes spring mutual. All we ever need's a voice and a device to play. It'd be nice to stay, already died twice today. The cutting edge, and soon the moon is sliced away. Suffice to say, there is a heavy price to pay. All we ever need's a voice and a device to play. It'd be nice to stay, already died twice today. The cutting edge, and soon the moon is sliced away. Suffice to say, there is a heavy price to pay. 7 devils all around you. Painted angels, heaven's rebels. 7 spirits, strange and painful. Sacred, fatal, legends, lyrics. 7 stages burning grandly. Hearing pleasant changes. Breaking from the strain inside you. Trading in the pain beside you. Relating to the rain inside you. Fading in insane beside you. Hating to complain inside you. Waiting for a train beside you. All we ever need's a voice and a device to play. It'd be nice to stay, already died twice today. The cutting edge, and soon the moon is sliced away. Suffice to say, there is a heavy price to pay. All we ever need's a voice and a device to play. It'd be nice to stay, already died twice today. The cutting edge, and soon the moon is sliced away. Suffice to say, there is a heavy price to pay. Wolf sister, we have just begun. When the branches break, nothing can be done. What have we become when we begin to soar? Blood begins to spill, no one wins a war, no one knows the truth. Music is the sun, words are wasted breath, and all there is to know. This love is teased to death, wolf sister. Never show your face, never disappear, never go away. Never disappear, never ever. I'm a different man since my mother died. Through the bluest hell and out the other side. On the other hand, there was once a ring. Then the needle dropped and birds began to sing. Haven't seen her since, haven't heard her voice, nothing. 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 Wolf sister, we are what we pretend to be. The remedy, you'll be the end of me. Dependency's the enemy. Blue becoming ebony. Against the odds incredibly. Wondering what's ahead of me. Struggle or serenity, you are my identity. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. We are right, we are fighting a sincere fight. Fear might just find us on a clear night. The mere sight could end up paying a severe price. So hold your breath, don't let go, hang on for dear life. We are right, we are fighting a sincere fight. Fear might just find us on a clear night. The mere sight could end up paying a severe price. So hold your breath, don't let go, hang on for dear life. We are right, we are fighting a sincere fight. Fear might just find us on a clear night. The mere sight could end up paying a severe price. So hold your breath, don't let go, hang on for dear life.
It's you.
Dear life.
It's you.
Dear life.
It's you.
Dear life. Whoa, sister, we have just begun. When the chance is taken, nothing can be done. Immortal we become when we begin to soar. When begins to change, no one wins a war. No one knows the truth, wolf sister. Never disappear, never disappear, never ever, never disappear, never disappear, never ever, never disappear, never disappear, never disappear, never ever, never disappear. Window seat in dead of night. Awake I saw a frightening form. Horrific notion, Pacific Ocean. I flew above a lightning storm. Spectacular the view, my fellow passengers were deaf and blind. Fast asleep and dreaming of the ones they loved and left behind. Next to me a woman who was far away and in repose. I wondered if she dreamed of me and of the secrets of her clothes. I flew above a lightning storm. Shooting star alert, the heart asserts itself and I'm so hard it hurts. Down below the lightning flash and then again but more intense. Red and blue and green and silver skies so silent and immense. Beside myself and wishing I could jump without a parachute. Knowing that you're somewhere else, wishing I was there with you. Falling down, it feels so good. I know I'm gonna die someday. Shining right now at my brightest. I just wanna fly away. Falling down, it feels so good. I know I'm gonna die someday. Shining right now at my brightest. I just wanna fly away. I flew above a lightning storm and tried to pull myself apart. The woman sitting next to me took notice of my flaming heart. So much blood and agony. She felt the heat and asked me why. I said I know I'm gonna die and I don't want love to pass me by. Chains of lightning thrilled the nighttime and my mouth was filled with gold. I met my hero even though you shouldn't do it, so I'm told. Her perfect legs, I long to touch them. If only life could be so easy. I cried and didn't care because I knew no one would see me. Falling down, it feels so good. I know I'm gonna die someday. Shining right now at my brightest. I just wanna fly away. Falling down, it feels so good. I know I'm gonna die someday. Shining right now at my brightest. I just wanna fly away. Metanoia, lightning strike, Empyrean, my soaring palace. Through the window, beauty greater than Aurora Borealis. Poppies growing from my shoulders, targeted and safe from harm. Her legs will carry me to heaven. I run a blade along my arms. Once were swimming through the fire that kissed the blue impossible. So hard it hurt, fuselage flew smoothly through my obstacle. I flew above a lightning storm, silver, blue, and green. Untouchable, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Quartz revolution, the spiral of crack vinyl essential. It's primal, the end is nigh and that's final. The gospel's bells, awesome voice cast hostile spells. Molecules of deep solitudes and awful cells. Hot as hell ahead of time, already defensive. Conservatory, purgatory, heavenly pensive. Cards close to the chest, playing the waiting game. Faithful flame, I wanna kiss your fatal name. In a hidden place, we're in the middle of a giant field. A lion's healed, bleeding lips and holy silence sealed. Close both your eyes, stay hid within that close disguise. Breathe deeply, that'll be this ghost demise. Suffering lovers mixed with gods, victims of circumstance fixed with odds. The hand obeys, the heart dictates, quick rates, invisible parts misplaced. Singing her song, the temptress calls, sound penetrates these relentless walls. Repentant sighs, involuntary pains, hands to myself playing solitary games. Protest mounting, getting complaints, voicing an appeal to the pitying saints. Echoes don't answer, lying alone, but I've not yet forgot myself to stone. Beneath the advance of a cold metal glacier, heart held open by your rebel nature. It's a dangerous arrangement, pulse unrestrained. Desires gone astray, none reclaimed. Lives on fire, glowing in pain. Sleepless nights, tears flowing in vain. Trembling when your song's unclosed. Suffering red, my replies composed. It's a form of destruction, most refined. Dire misfortune follows close behind. Every ache, a variety of woe. Paralysis on top, anxiety below. Falling in rhythm, griefs to thy griefs. Don't look away, cause me I'm a thief. Quiet is kept, the louder I pray. Foes of misfortune take this power away. Traded cries, faded eyes pursue. Fleeing with blind face, seeing her through. Never the one chosen, now is the banished lover. Afflicted with the hell of withdrawal and famished of her. Cursing the inferno, but faithful to his fires. Painful, soon becomes fatal and expires. Imprisoned by the vision that glisten in the sun. You fell to your knees in heaven, listen while you sung. Say it never again, 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 never again. Myself, I'm hoping you can show me how. Cross my heart with all your might. Lift me up, slow me down. Spoken honest, broken promise builds a fire inside of me. Childish schemes and wildest dreams, I don't care if you lie to me. Live two lives instead of one. Depend on the soft-spoken killer. Tie your hands behind your back. Build upon this broken pillar. Love is like a suicide. Broken hearts are unified. This place is strange, faces change. Bodies crowned and crucified. And will you risk my life?
I'll fill you with my light.
And will you hold my breath?
Yes, I love you to death.
And will you risk my life?
I'll fill you with my light.
And will you hold my breath?
Yes, I love you to death.
Here we go.
L'illumination des muses nous emmène dans une ardeur timide et pesante, intime et fascinante. Les amants se livrent à des échanges torrides et turbulents, telle une passion absolue et divine.
I'm exactly like a phenomenon, and so are you. Yes, exactly like a phenomenon. It's hard to explain the truest pain when all is lost, still you remain. Cross my path and hope to die. Needle stuck into my vein, searching for my whereabouts. Heat from flames will never douse. Complete the circle of my life, filled my void with all your doubts. Lyrics of my favorite songs scare me so bad I can't sleep. Lonely throws, God only knows. Slowly cold as shadows. Touch my heart and now I'm wounded. Open wide, that's why it bled. Fires raging down below and hanging on just by a thread. It's on the line, chances taken, reaching out for strings and kisses. Beck and call, wrecking ball, beds and garden swings and misses. Canceling each other out, living fast and giving wholly, ever closer to the sun. Each of us has one wing only. I'm exactly like a phenomenon, and so are you. Yes, exactly like a phenomenon. I'm exactly like a phenomenon, and so are you. Yes, exactly like a phenomenon. Sun and the rain, one and the same builder, destroyer, bewildered, enlightened and filtered, impure virgin, lover and fighter, undiscovered, the wrongdoer and the writer, survivor and casualty, tenderness, brutality, wicked and pious, bias and neutrality, fire and water, hotter and colder, the object of affection in the eye of the beholder. Because Alpha and Omega, judge, jury, executioner, straight line and cycle, Michael and Lucifer, broken and flawless, lawless and under control, lessons and increases, pieces and the whole entire thing. Prophet and profiteer, the victor and the loser, victim and abuser, the accused and the accuser, positive, negative, the alien and native, terrifying, seductive, destructive and creative, provider and recipient, master and slave, observer, participant, disciplined, depraved, brave and afraid, prisoner and jailer, covered up, undressed, success and failure, legend and unknown, daydreamer, sleepwalker, amnesiac, soothsayer, truth teller, sweet talker, young and the old, mistake maker, good person, scarecrow, jet setter, gets better, could worsen, much more, lot less, supporter and contrarian, routine and improvised, civilized, barbarian, beginner and expert, believer and skeptic, peripheral and central, the gentle and hectic, whisper, screamer, drifter and dreamer, weak and virtuous, corruptible, and hated, timeless and dated, focused and faded, disgrace and happy and unsatisfied in a crowd and all alone, scared as hell, parallel universe to call our own, taking it with me, supplying and deprived, alone in our own beds, dying and alive.
Two places at the same time, under and above, and in between, wondering and love, unanswered questions, the truth in our heart of hearts, never and always, together and far apart. Two places at the same time, under and above, and in between, wondering and love, unanswered questions, the truth in our heart of hearts, never and always, together and far apart. Two places at the same time, under and above, and in between, wondering and love, unanswered questions, the truth in our heart of hearts, never and always, together and far apart. Two places at the same time, under and above, and in between, wondering and love, unanswered questions, the truth in our heart of hearts, never and always, together and far apart.
Dreamed it was beautiful, a hunter and frightening. The rain was inspiring, the thunder and lightning. Houses of worship, the church of desire. She's like a cage in search of a tiger. Grinding the key down, she's focusing the telescope. And slowly opening the envelope, turning the record over, making a recovery. This isn't a prison, it's the definition of luxury. Inside, fires ignited, climbing higher and rising, admire sight of a frozen spark. Emotions dark, hiding, inspired and crying, tired of dying with a broken heart.
Who's divide me, who's denied, the blues provide me. You decided who's beside me, who's confide the muse inside me. Who's indicted, who's divide me, who's denied, the blues provide me. You decided who's beside me, who's confide the muse inside me. Who's indicted, who's divide me, who's denied, the blues provide me. You decided who's beside me, who's confide the muse inside me. Who's indicted, who's divide me, who's denied, the blues provide me. You decided
B-side step 2, same time I heard it rains diamonds on Neptune. Nobody except you, frequencies, weakness. Tired and sleepless, setting fire to secrets. Sacred, breathless, making love separately. Terrible mistakes I'm dying to make desperately. Destiny calling, drums beating distantly. Kisses inhaled and prevailing winds consistently.
abuse and died, who's divide me, who's denied, the blues provide me. You decided who's beside me, who's confide the muse inside me. Abuse and died, who's divide me, who's denied, the blues provide me. You decided who's beside me.
Throw the dice, my own devices. So precise, my own devices. Shown the sights, my own devices. Grown to heights, my own devices. Know your rights, my own devices. Stone and ice, my own devices. Alone at night, my own devices. Don't entice, my own devices. Elements, degrees, elegance and sleaze. Roses, viruses, elephants and bees. Intelligence and keys, eloquence and ease. Spirits, a beehive, skeletons of trees. I wanted to cut the moon with scissors. Translate landscapes strewn with rivers. Smoke in a jar, I capture the truth. Writing the ship and chapters of you.
fatale, tragédie.
0 hour. Comes a signal from the hero's tower. The roof is on fire and the windows leak. The ghost is silent and the widows speak. Portrait of a twisted and tangled soul. Remote control and a stranglehold. Time alone in ecstasy and famished. A love like this one, it doesn't just vanish. Hungry fire. We walk alone and go humbly higher. Try to forget and then obsess, believe. The road less traveled and the less deceived. Stay close until we reach the end. This is where the air gets heavy, so insane, so glorious. City's pretty after rainfall, story is notorious. Pieces of mastery, ceases the apathy, diseases and blasphemy. A thesis of rhapsody began and we crashed in the middle of the land of the smashed. The little planet harassed, riddle of a man with no past. We ran and surpassed, deep breath. Moon is risen, roar is over, less protection, more exposure, resurrection or disclosure. Rebels in their cries, Luna, several in supply, Luna, wrestle and revise, Luna, devils in disguise, Luna, settled and surprised at once. Faint embraces, ancient places, waited, gracious, naked, wasted, faded graces, painted faces.
Aller plus loin, jusque quand la nostalgie du sens. Ce que n'avait point cette mélancolie, songer jusqu'à l'ivresse, perdre l'esprit, illusion fatale, tragédie.
The finest steel, the deepest river and the highest heel. The boys on fire and the girls electric. Before we start, we make an early exit. Build a monument and lay a path in preparation for the day of wrath. Abandon recklessness and trust for people. Satisfy the hunger and my lust for evil. Stay close until we reach the end.
Hi Kenny. Were you hiding there for long or what?
Damaged goods, a man and a woman presents the cause. Began but it couldn't have, a man and a woman offends the gods. We can but we wouldn't, a man and a woman fence the dogs. Sad looking, a man and a woman against the odds.